Well, hello there. I hope you have been enjoying the week of crystals and sleep. I have. I've been just over the moon from the response I'm receiving from people sending personal messages and people saying, oh, yes, I remember what REM sleep is, all of those wonderful things. So I hope you are enjoying it, and I thoroughly enjoy creating it. Um, I wanted to just touch on a few things before we move into our last email of the week, which is tomorrow, Friday, July 29th. Tomorrow, I will be going over the sleep regimen, which I call a ritual that I use 2 to 3 times a week. And there'll be a special invitation for you to join me and learning more about that. However, I did post a couple pictures of my bedside crystals earlier this week, and I wanted to go over one in particular. It's the bed pillow crystal, the chevron amethyst. Now you'll see that I had something very similar to this on my bedside table. This is called a double termination. And the reason why it's called a double termination, because on each side of this crystal, there is a point and another point. I chose to use this as my crystal shape to work with for my bedside crystals because I have it pointing up. Underneath my pillow, I have it pointing up, and then I have it pointing down. So the energy that points up is collecting the energy that's over top of my head. I sleep with a window behind me, so it's ushering a lot of moon energy in while I sleep, and it really helps me think about reaching for the stars, reaching for the moon, landing among the stars, whatever the phrase is, and then it points down to me in my heart. So it's about ushering in sweet dreams because chevron amethyst is the dream crystal, but also spiritually reaching for what it is that I desire that's aligned for me with universal care. So I just thought I would talk a little bit of why this was the shape I chose for my bed or my pillow crystal. You'll notice that in some of the pictures. You'll get more in-depth information like this once we go over the bedtime ritual. And again, the ritual is only meant for you to practice 2 to 3 times a week. You don't have to do it on a nightly basis. Variety is the key. So sometimes you don't want to necessarily have to be so regimented with things that you are doing to increase your well-being. There is such a thing as taking rest from it all. So I'm excited to unleash this conversation, this ritual on Friday, July 29th. So make sure you check in for that newsletter on Friday. See you soon, and thank you so much for joining me all week long. Sweet dreams.